Okay, baby. This guy is so smart that I had to go in the house and get an iPad just to send you a video. Because he won't let me send you a video on my Android. So yabba dabba do, okay? This is Jobs for Autism, okay? Take one, baby.
Continued to receive secret cancer treatments, even though he was telling everyone he had been cured. And that is what people believed until 2008.
In 2008, he unveiled the iPhone 3, but that wasn't the main story.
All of a sudden, people are gasping because he's lost so much weight, he looks so frail. And suddenly, people are realizing that he's very sick again. He denies it publicly. He puts out things that there's a hormone imbalance, which has a tiny kernel of truth to it because his liver was secreting the wrong hormones, but it wasn't just a hormonal imbalance, it's because the cancer had gone to his liver.
Jobs finally took a medical leave of absence and in March of 2009 received a secret liver transplant in Memphis that wasn't publicly acknowledged until 3 months later. The doctors who did the operation could tell that the cancer had spread. But Jobs returned to work to unveil the iPad and continued working right up until the end.
Over those last 2.5 years of his life,
He talked a lot to me about what happened when he got sick and how it focused him. He said he no longer wanted to go out, no longer wanted to travel the world. He would focus on the products. He knew the couple of things he wanted to do, which was the iPhone and then the iPad. He had a few other visions. I think he would have loved to have conquered television. He would love to make an easy-to-use television set. So he had those things, but he started focusing on his family again as well.
In their final meetings, Jobs would occasionally bring up the subject of death.
I saw my life as an arc, and that it would end, and compared to that, nothing mattered. You know, I mean, you're born alone, you're going to die alone, and does anything else really matter? I mean, what exactly is it that you have to lose, Steve, you know? There's nothing.
He survived nearly 8 years with his cancer, and in the final meeting with Isaacson in mid-August, still held out hope that there might be one new drug that could save him.
Did you have any discussions with him that day or at any other time about an afterlife?
I remember sitting in his backyard in his garden one day, and he started talking about God. He said, sometimes I believe in God, sometimes I don't. I think it's 50-50 maybe. But ever since I've had cancer, I've been thinking about it more, and I find myself believing a bit more. I kind of, maybe it's because I want to believe in an afterlife, that when you die, it doesn't just all disappear. The wisdom you've accumulated, somehow it lives on. Then he paused for a second and he said, yeah, but sometimes I think it's just like an on-off switch. Click.
Click,
and you're
baby. Gone.
He said, and paused again. He said, and that's why I don't like putting on-off switches on Apple devices.
Nah, didn't know.